From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update.
Dennis's Heating and Air Conditioning is Northern California's premier heating and air conditioning contractor. From residential housing, large commercial projects, installation to repair, sheet metal fabrication, and everything in between, we are your go-to heating and air conditioning specialist.
Well, for those of you who are new to Weather NorCal, number one, welcome. So glad you could discover what I'm doing here for all of Northern California. But another thing that you may not know about since you've discovered is that I've got a free Weather NorCal app. It's really awesome. Check it out. What I want you to do, if you have an iPhone or an Android, just go to your app store, right? Search for Weather NorCal. You'll see this icon right here pop up. Tap install. You're downloading it for free. And now you've got everything Weather NorCal has to offer. You know, you've got the weather in there. You've got the neighborhood forecast, which I encourage you to check out. If you're going to a particular area in Northern California, or if you live in a particular area, you can see a particular forecast for parts of Northern California. Be sure to check that out. And of course, you can share your weather photos as well. Absolutely wonderful. I think you'll like it. All right, let's take a look at our weather headlines. We've got dry and warmer weather heading into the forecast. You'll notice it today. We'll notice it at least for the first half of the weekend. But we do have a cooler pattern moving in next week. Now, right now, I'm beginning to see signs that it may not be as cool as initially thought, but still cooler nonetheless. Not only will that bring us a chance for showers, but lower snow levels in the forecast as well. This area of low pressure right here, it's pretty much on par with really not bringing us much in the way of rain, really. It may be a bit of a moisture source or bring in a moisture source as we go into early next week, which we'll talk about here in a second. There's also some colder air up to our north that I've got my eyes on. This right here is the first shot of cold air that'll probably be here by sometime early next week. So there you can see that colder air just slowly migrating through the weekend. So by Sunday into Monday, really Sunday night into Monday, we've got this kind of colder air moving in. Now, what you'll notice here, if you watched this morning, this was actually a little bit more down to the south. So it was expected to be a little bit cooler. And on top of that, there was more rain and snow on the map here. So it doesn't look like we're going to see as much rain and as much snow. Now, this is a developing situation that we're going to be watching closely. There is a moisture source coming in from the south, but that's mainly going to stay to the south. But we may be able to tap into some of that here on Monday. Then I think on Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll see a bit of a break. And then we do have another shot of this cooler air that'll be approaching as we go into a week from this upcoming weekend. Now again, if you watch this morning, this colder air was actually a little bit more to the east. So the timing, the intensity of this colder air, how much rain, how much snow we get out of this, that's still one of those things that's to be determined because, you know, a lot can happen between now and then. But as I mentioned, I think overall, bottom line, we are looking at a cooler pattern moving in and potential for some showers in the forecast as well. Let's take a look at our wave heights, and there you can see they're going to be about 8 feet for today. As we take you into tonight and into tomorrow, you can see that the wave heights are about 7 to 8 feet. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at what we can expect here for the rest of the day today. Those temperatures are going to be right around 70 degrees. Oh, yes. It feels like spring almost, right? But again, it's not going to last forever. You saw some of that cooler air that's going to move in, but let's take it. Let's enjoy it because, yes, rain would be nice. Snow would be nice. Well, really more in the way of snow, really. We need that snowpack. But get out there and enjoy it. I think you're going to really have a nice day today and not to mention this weekend. Let's take a look at that 7-day outlook. So dry for Mount Shasta through Sunday, that is. Then Monday, snow levels are going to start off high, but they will drop as that cooler air moves in. And then we'll be looking at drier weather for your Tuesday, Wednesday. Now, I've included a chance for Siskiyou County westward as early as Thursday. But it's looking more like toward the end of next week that I think we'll see the best chances for that activity. Here's a look at your 7-day outlook for the valley. And I've got dry conditions. Now, again, you saw on Monday that we're just not expected to really see a ton of rain, but still maybe a chance for showers Monday with drier conditions for your Tuesday and Wednesday. And then again, I've just included the chance on Thursday because it depends on which forecast model you look at. But sometime near the end of next week, looks like a bit of a wetter pattern that'll be moving in. And looking at your 7-day outlook for the coast, and not to mention the inland in Weaverville, there's that chance on Monday, right? And then we go into Tuesday, and I've got it dry for Tuesday for everyone. Then for the coast in particular, it may even be here as early as Wednesday, but chances will start to increase as we get toward the end of the next week and into that next weekend.